When I saw this headline, it sincerely made me want to cry. Number one, conversion therapy does not work. It is completely ineffective. The only thing that it does is cause incredible, sometimes irreparable harm to queer and trans communities. And this is the complete failing of social work programs, right? They oftentimes do not have a dedicated class or classes to gender, to queerness, to even sexuality. Like, there's not a lot of training. In the 4 years that I worked with Columbia School of Social Work, I was, I think, one of maybe two human sexuality professors. And then I was probably the only professor teaching about gender for like almost 4 years, right? Like, and Columbia School of Social Work fired me because I had a transphobic student in the class, and instead of them actually doing something about it, addressing it, they made it me the issue, right? They made me out to be the problem because I was putting my foot down around transphobia, and they wanted to treat transphobia like an opinion. And this is what these programs do, because they know that social workers are essentially another arm of the state. They work hand in hand with the police, with the government, with ICE, right? And they don't care. They just want to get their money and push these folks out with not much understanding of the power that they hold and the harm that they can cause with said power, right? I did a lot of work with social workers, and also just telling them that oftentimes they are the barrier to folks getting gender affirming care, to folks starting testosterone, to folks starting estrogen, whatever sort of HRT folks need, they oftentimes, or any sort of gender affirming care and how they relate to it in the medical world, is oftentimes only trans and queer folks. You always have to go through a social worker. And a lot of times social workers will be like, you have to meet with me 3 times in order to get this so I can diagnose you with gender identity disorder. No, 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 no. You should just be signing the papers. You should be allowing folks to go and do what they want to do with their bodies, right? Like, how are you the authority on what folks need for themselves? Like, this is the harm that the field does that they do not actually uproot, that needs to be uprooted. And legislation like this is just so, it's just so ridiculous. Like, it has nothing to do with free speech and everything to do with hatred.